Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
Back there's Tucker.
Yep, that's me.
And do we have a little bit of a redemption story here? Chevrolet has given us their 2024 Suburban High Country with the Duramax diesel. And Holly's last taste with this platform was in a Tahoe Z71 that you have gone on and on about how you did not like driving it. So does this Suburban help change her mind? And how does this massive vehicle fit our family of three? All of that coming. Stay tuned. All right, Holly, this is the first of two videos our family will be doing on this vehicle because we have big plans. We have asked Chevrolet to allow us to road trip this vehicle because I do think this spec is like one of the most perfect long-haul road trip vehicles. Duramax diesel, air ride suspension. We'll get into how all that works here in our home environment.
You think of all the vehicles, this is the best?
This is
long road of all vehicles that exist.
This is pretty high up there.
Okay.
But this is about our experience here in town with it. First impressions, we'll be living with this more because it will be our home on wheels for a full week. But Holly, what do you think of the styling?
Well, I really like this color, which is like a green.
Silver sage metallic.
Oh, okay, that's what I would call it, silver sage.
Okay.
I do like it because it's not like in your face green, but it's a nice dark.
Subtle
green. So I like that. It's different than anything else on the road. There are a few curves and edges, but it still kind of looks like a refrigerator. Okay. Have you noticed the small subtle details on the exterior? This being the top trim High Country, we've got the High Country badge on the fenders. We've got a little bit of bronze in the grille, just to kind of set it off a little bit. Which is nice.
But still,
classy.
It's a big box to you?
Still kind of a big box.
Well, it's even bigger than
a classy big box.
Yeah, because it's even got 22-inch wheels. Like
22.
Massive. I remember when 20s were here. You remember when 20s were all the rage.
Yeah.
In the hip-hop music.
And now it's 22s.
And now we're getting into 24s, and it's just getting ridiculous. Okay, so nice exterior, classy, cool color. Moving inside, I will say this is the last year of this interior. It's about to get a refresh for 2025. But what are your thoughts here on the interior?
I'm going to talk first on the design.
Okay.
And not necessarily infotainment setup and all of that. It's really pretty.
You like it?
When you get in, it feels luxury. I like the color brown that this is.
Okay.
The accent.
Okay.
I like the chrome around the edges. I like the way the seats are, and I really like the piping. That's that different pattern.
It's like a zebra pattern. I don't know. It's really cool.
A zebra pattern. But I don't know. It feels. It takes me back to my safari truck driving days.
Zebras were on the safari.
Big, but it does feel like kind of safari, like you're going on a safari. I don't know. I like it. I like the design a lot.
Yeah, and you just noted we've got some bronze here. You've got bronze on the steering wheel.
Yeah, which is I think that punches it up a notch on the class scale.
So very classy presence in here.
Yes.
Okay, so
very classy.
Where do you want to start diving into some details in here? Steering wheel?
Nope. I want to talk about something that's not in a lot of cars that you even mentioned. You said it's weird, and I'm like, I like that. You got a little cushion for your hand. Not that you'd be like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird spot to be like resting your hand, but yeah, I guess with your fingers. Yeah. But I like that. I think it's an attention to detail that is interesting.
Okay.
Don't you?
Yeah. That is one of the things going away because this 10.25-inch screen is about to be replaced with a 17.7-inch massive screen. So much bigger screen.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts here on the Prindle?
This isn't, that's fine to me, whatever.
Okay. Thoughts on steering wheel?
Steering wheel. What is this thingy?
I knew you would ask. It is
watching my eyeballs?
It is absolutely going to come into play on our road trip because this has Super Cruise hands-free driving.
No, it will not.
Yeah. It can actually drive yourself. It can actually drive itself.
Oh no,
That's
Mommy won't be doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Daddy's gonna be driving.
Oh, okay.
I know the car will be driving itself, but yes, Super Cruise hands-free driving. Lane changes. It is the best hands-free that I've experienced.
That looks like Goofy's hat.
Yes, I do too.
I knew I was being watched up here.
Yeah, you do have a camera up there on your eyeballs, but that is the indicator light telling you if it's ready or not. So
Okay.
blue, green, and red are the colors. It will change, telling you different things of its availability. 12.3-inch digital screen back there, but you're probably hardly ever looking at it because
The head-up display, and this is a really nice head-up display because it's got how fast I'm going. It has the lane where like if you're in the lane or not, green if you are, and red if you're not, I guess. I wouldn't know. But it also shows your car. It shows the car in front of you. Does it show one in front of that? I think
No.
it does. Are you sure?
I mean, it'd be impressive if it could because it's using radar.
Okay, well,
sense
maybe
that.
not. But then it tells you how far you are in seconds to the next car. And will help you determine how fast it would take you to stop if you needed to stop suddenly, which you do need that in this car because it doesn't just stop.
All right, we're going to pause from all the interior discussion because we are on the historic brick streets of downtown Tyler, Texas, where we can test out the four-corner air ride suspension in this, which is one of the reasons why I knew this would be a good road trip vehicle. Tucker, how's your wobbly head back there?
Not wobbly.
Not wobbly. We're about to find the biggest bump on this little section.
Did we find it? I don't think we found it.
What are your thoughts on the air ride?
This really surprises me how smooth it is on this brick road.
Yeah.
Because there have been a couple of instances where it's felt a little floaty, but this is not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even feel that. We couldn't even hear it
Yeah.
or feel it.
Okay,
That was-
now I see that the cloud that looks like Goofy's hat is actually Goofy's face. Doesn't that look like Goofy's face?
It
Yeah.
sure does. How cool.
This Greyhound's coming this
That
way.
is really cool. Oh, there's already a car behind me. Why would you be coming down this way, Greyhound? I think they got up on that curb.
Yeah. Very impressed with the air ride suspension in this.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the era.
And it allows you to adjust so it'll drop down for you to get in and out very easily, even though we have
And it has a step.
steps.
Which is
And you can raise it way up if you've got to clear obstacles or climb a 13-degree incline driveway.
Who
but-
needs to do that?
Us, every single day. But, all right, back to the interior, and we'll get further into ride and handling. 12.3-inch screen there, massive head-up display. Massive, truly massive head-up display. Then we've already talked about the screen here. Do you want to talk about storage in here a little bit?
Do I?
Oh.
Do I ever?
Trigger word. Okay, yes, please elaborate.
The first thing I thought of when I came in here and I'm looking at things, like you said this earlier, like what goes in here? And it's all carpeted in here.
Yeah.
Felt line.
What
Is that
does?
felt line?
Yeah,
Is that-
yeah. What does go in there, Holly?
Oh, well, let me tell you something. The
But
first
what?
thing I thought is we're about to go on a road trip and look at all the cubbies for me to stick my crap. I can't wait.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna have so much stuff up here.
So we've got glove box, Qi wireless charger here, 2 cup holders, decent size center console. But since you're so excited about the storage,
Yeah.
there's a secret.
Is there more in here?
There's more.
I
But that's not how you get to it.
Okay.
There's a bag up here.
I kept trying to figure it
The
out.
whole thing moves back.
What?
And now there's a hidden drawer.
Oh my goodness, stop it. I'm gonna have so much crap.
And I
for
bet
our
you
road trip
will
up
love to know this.
Oh no.
Female
I'm
engineer-
gonna put my stuff up in that drawer.
there? Nah, you've got all your stuff back there.
And I bet you will love to know this.
Uh-huh.
A female engineer came up with that.
Well, I'm not surprised. I love that. I kept thinking, this feels like it should be bigger.
Yep, yep. All controlled by this. And that allows these cup holders to go further back to Tucker,
Ooh.
as well as the climate controls for him, which I guess now is a good way to segue into talking about child safety seat and all the massive storage back there before we bring it back up here. Before I bring Tucker's child safety seat into both of the back rows here, I did want to show you some of the comforts and conveniences that are offered even here in the second row. First of all, we have heated captain's chairs, not heated and ventilated, a little bit of a disappointment. And we've got our tri-zone climate controls right here with ceiling mounted vents. We love that. Unfortunately, these very thin door panels do not contain sunshades back here. We do have a massive panoramic roof above us, but no sunshades, so a little bit of a miss. We get mat pockets on the back here, pockets in the doors, lots of comfort here with a positional armrest. These seats do slide forward and back, and then I get my own screen over here that I can do a lot of stuff, including watch YouTube, Hulu. I can plug in HDMI ports to the back of the center console here. I can do lots of things. I even have a USB-C on the back. And if this is just too much of a reach, we've got that sliding front console that does allow for even more reachability back here in the back. So now my cup holders are right here in front of me. All my controls are right here at my fingertips reach. Very, very nice conveniences here in the back of the Suburban High Country. We even get the very unique piping on these seats. So these seats are not second class by any means. Getting out of the seat, I will go ahead and say there are some downsides to them. So yes, they slide, but they also fold flat. So now I can bring tons of stuff in here. I'll show you that in a moment. But unfortunately, to get into that third row of seats, you've got to fold it forward like this. So this cannot be done after I've put Tucker's child safety seat in. But to get into the back seat with our captain's chairs, there is still plenty of room to get in and go through the middle. As we are back here in the third row now, you can see this seat is all the way back, plenty of room. I'm as upright as can be, still very comfortable. I've got an air vent right here above me. Oh, so nice on a humid day. Cup holder, a little bit of storage, USB-C back here as well. So I've got a nice bit of amenities, and I've got a place to store my seatbelt if this seat is folded flat. If I want out, there's a quick access button right here that allows me to fold that seat and get out. Now I'm gonna go get Tucker's child safety seat. This is the same Graco Extend Fit child safety seat we use in all our reviews, but I will note no lower latch points down on any of these three seats. It is wide enough you could put three across, but you may want a narrower seat for here in the middle, just because we do have the wheel wells to deal with. So this is a little bit narrower than if you got a bench seat in the middle. All the way around, you are going to be using the seatbelt method to install this, and the top tethers are a long reach from the back of the cargo compartment. So keep that in mind if you go with the Suburban. Once back into the second row of the vehicle, I'm gonna go ahead, move this all the way back. We do have lower latch points here. We do have top tethers here. So we've got all the necessary connections to bring in his Graco Extended Fit seat. And this is the same one he rode in when he was rearward facing. This is why you may not want the TV screen system back here in the back if you are having to install a child seat rearward facing, because, well, to protect this screen, you're gonna wanna move that seat all the way up. Without the screen, plenty of room, so there you go. Turning this around and putting it to where he has been riding for the duration of our time with it. These headrests fold so they don't really lift, so I will need to be kind of careful squishing this in between the headrest and the backrest, but we'll feed that through like so. Now we can get the car seat in place. The lower latch points are black, which contrasts against the brown leather, make them easy to see. They're relatively easy to get to. With the power running board, it's very easy to get in here and tighten this thing down, make sure it is good and secure. So that's not going anywhere. And then it slides far enough, I guess, that I can blindly come back here and put this top tether in. Maybe it would be much nicer if we had a little bit of more travel, but there you go. We've got it connected. We've got it tight and snugged in. So I give it a solid A for ease of install, but I do lament the fact that, well, we can't pivot this forward. Now let's go check out all that cargo room back in the back. If you're buying a Suburban, you clearly have a lot of stuff and people to carry, and Chevy's got your back there. Multiple ways to get in the back. Underneath the in Suburban is a latch to open this rear glass. So if you just need to throw something in really quickly, a bag or something, or grab something right over the edge, very easy to do. You don't have to wait on the kind of slow-ish power hatch. So I like that as an option very nicely. Then you have your lower electronic release there for your power adjustable hatch. You can adjust that from the driver's seat up front. But now you can see we have got tons of space back behind the third row of seats. This is why you would buy a Suburban over a Tahoe. This is where you gain all the extra space behind the third row, and it truly is massive. But it gets even better. You hold these buttons right here, power fold third row seats, and now you can see even more space. Just ridiculous, the amount of space. We even have some additional space here under the false floor. Not a lot, it's not too deep. If that is not enough for you, we've already got Tucker's child safety seat in, but we can go ahead and push this button here, and you can see with those fold flat seats, absolutely cavernous interior here in the Chevy Suburban. Unfortunately, I cannot power fold that one back up, but I can power fold the third row seats just fine, and yes, plenty of room. I did mention this is a power adjustable hatch. This is its full opening height. You can see the power close button is right there. So much space. We originally,
like an RV.
Yes, we originally asked for this vehicle. It was going to be 4 adults and 2 children going on this trip. Plans have changed. Now it's just our family of 3.
And it feels right.
And we could live in it. We could cancel
like
all
our first
hotel
apartment.
rooms. I know. We could cancel all hotel rooms and just live in here. Like,
don't go that far.
It is crazy.
I did just turn 40.
Oh boy. So you put that out there. I didn't.
Yeah.
The actual numbers on this, it is ridiculous. 41.5 cubic feet behind the third row. That is more than most vehicles with seats folded. 93.8 if you fold the third row down. 144.7 cubic feet with all seats folded down.
Guys, usually right at this time, we usually do the window sticker.
Thanks for the reminder, Tucker.
So, tons of space. Did we cover all the storage up here for you? I've got a little here.
A little shelf
Yeah.
here in the door in addition to the one at the bottom. So you could put stuff there too.
There are lots of places to put stuff.
Lots of places to put stuff. And you've been putting your phone like right here, although that could be a little dangerous if somebody's like, whoa.
Yeah. But they used to put the Qi wireless charger there, but now they've moved it down here.
Which the Qi wireless charger is very big, so if you have a big phone.
And then heated, ventilated front seats, heated captain's chairs in the second row, though Tucker doesn't really need that. Tri-zone climate, 2-person memory seat over there, power tilt telescoping steering wheel. I'm trying to think of all the luxuries in here that we can just list off one after another. No massage seats. That's a little bit of a womp womp.
Womp.
But and then
But
Tucker,
the seats are comfortable.
Yeah.
I guess we'll know better on our
we will
big
know
road
better.
trip.
And then Tucker's got a massive screen on the back of my seat. There's a screen on the back of your seat where he can watch TV, he can plug in Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, via HDMI. Lots going on there. So, how does it drive? First, power delivery. Does it feel as massive as it really is?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the power delivery, it's not terrible. It's pretty good for as big of a car as it is.
Okay.
I'll say that. It's good for as big of a car as it is.
Okay.
But you are going to need some space to get up and go.
Yes, so I've gone on and on.
You're not going to be able to whip.
3-liter Duramax diesel under the hood, 277 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. This thing can tow. We've actually recommended this to some friends to tow, but I like this powertrain. It's supposed to get good fuel economy numbers. We shall see on our road trip. Normally we mention that here, but we'll speak to that on our cross Texas road trip. But interesting. I feel like it's adequately powered. I really do like this powertrain. 10-speed automatic transmission. You can barely feel it shift.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, that's good. It's just like going from a complete stop to like go.
Yeah.
That's
How?
and then it takes just a wee little bit more time to stop as well.
Okay. It is a massive vehicle.
It is a massive vehicle.
How is the steering and maneuverability?
The steering and maneuverability has been really easy. It's
Okay.
not, it's like, I would say the perfect steering, what do you say, tightness, not tightness?
Steering feel?
Even though you are parking a big, massive SUV, which we didn't talk about, the 360 cameras, which you can turn on and off like right here by a very easy button or exit off.
And Chevy, actually, the lawyers got out of the way and they let you use them while you're in motion.
Yeah.
They don't go away like Toyotas do. That really comes in handy if you have a trailer back behind you. My 2 cents.
Well, no, I agree with you because I feel like it always turns off like right before I'm done parking. And I'm like, I still need to see the lines. And then it's hard to find how to turn them back on, but not here because you've got your little button here. So I like that. But I feel like the turn radius is really good. Either my parking spaces were big, which I don't think, but
we are in Texas.
I parked between 2 cars yesterday and didn't have any trouble. I didn't have to like back up and try again or do a 17-point turn. So that was nice, and I had my cameras on the whole time, which was really helpful.
And then how's visibility? Windows are big, the mirrors are big.
Yeah, the windows are big. I haven't had any issues with visibility, and
I noticed
but I
you're
have
not.
had to. Yeah, I don't like that. But you do have that if you because the window is pretty far back there.
Way back.
It's way back there. But it's been easy to see out of because you got the windows like way back there, and I've had to look back there quite a few times to remember how long my booty is.
This car got a big old booty.
I get a big old booty.
But tons of storage space.
Yeah, we've been driving in traffic and stuff, so.
Yeah.
Not traffic, Tyler traffic.
Yes. Tyler traffic.
Tyler traffic.
Any other thoughts on this? Good visibility, decent power, kind of heavy when it comes to braking. You like a lot of things going on in here. Very great ride.
I mean, if you like and are used to driving a big car as it is, it'll be really super smooth and easy for you to drive.
We just got out of the Zoo Camp pickup line, and these were all down the Zoo Camp pickup line. So these are the suburbanite vehicle of choice. But yeah. Yep. Is it time?
It's time.
Okay.
What time is it, Tucker?
Window sticker time.
All right. This is the only fuel economy talk on this video. Full return numbers on our road trip. Rated at 20 city, 26 highway, 22 combined. So
Rated
big.
at 22?
20, 26, 22
Hey, that's pretty good.
for this massive RV that we are driving. Now, the question to you. This thing is loaded out, everything on it, special engine, air ride suspension, massive panel roof, screens in the back. What say you on the MSRP?
82.
You know what? That is exactly the number I would have guessed.
Yeah?
It's not it.
Is it higher?
Yeah.
87?
No.
Oh, is it in the 90s?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. 93.
92. 92, 750, 93 if you went around.
You
Yeah, it's a lot.
overwent it.
I did.
It is a lot. I would have guessed 82 as well. I could see paying 82. Like, I'm not paying 82. But I could see, I don't know, 92 for
That's
this?
getting up there. I mean, once you start getting up into that range, you got a lot of options.
Yeah, I'm expecting a Denali badge or a Escalade badge at $92,000. And that just shows you how long it's been
I'm
since I've
expecting
shopped
massage seats.
this segment. So, yeah, there you go. Massage seats, notoriously absent. Rear seat sunshades, notoriously absent.
Yeah.
For a vehicle that costs $92,000.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it is an RV though.
yeah, it is massive. On that bombshell,
Very affordable RV.
if you want to follow along with us on our road trip, go find Holly on Facebook and Instagram. Follow her stories because she'll be posting all along our West Texas road trip at Female Consumer. You can find all things GT Garage Talk at GT Garage Talk, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, you name it, at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, follow along. Definitely go find her Instagram so you can see what this is like on our road trip, because we're actually on that road trip as you're watching this, hopefully. But until next time, gearheads.
Bye.
Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Not ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you sure? Because I know you're about to say I'm not ready.
I'm not ready. Hold on.
I say...
Here, do this. What about that? That look cool. do a... What about that?
You look like a Trump supporter.
How does that look like a Trump supporter?
Your thing.